What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new comic reaction to the latest issue number 22 of Excalibur. So yeah, should be interesting judging from this cover. We got a magician, long white beard, got a staff, got a pig with a book, Betsy restrained, and everyone else just hanging upside down or by their hands. Fantastic, like we're in some secret dungeon or something. Fantastic. Blight spoke, otherworld. Fascinating. Some of these samples behave like elemental analogs from our Earth, but my scanner can't begin to decipher the data. It'll take weeks of research just to interpret. Very interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. Do you have enough yet? Standing around this place isn't very good for you. Sheriff? You gonna shoot them? You gonna shoot them witch bread? I'm able to psychically dull the discomfort, and Richter can stanch it slightly. Stanch it? Whatever. Slightly, but the ground here is leeching the life from us. You'll feel terrible. You'll feel terrible tomorrow. Mon ami, I feel worse on a Sunday morning. Nothing can fix with coffee and a baguette. Is that a baguette? Is that what I'm saying? Baguette? I won't take much more of your time, Excalibur. Logan says this place can be unwelcoming in more ways than one. All right, the sniper's about to take her shot. Yeah, but I heard that too. But I like it just fine. Nah. Just one of them. Yo, wait, hold on. She's like swear twisting, turning bullets right now. This is some like fucking Wanted shit with like curving bullets and shit. You hear something? Right for your eye, bruh. Next page. Shit! Ooh, man's to dodge it. Or block it, rather. Well, I'll be damned. Let's ride out and meet him. Oh dear. Out I pack up. How do I pack up? Absolutely not. We've a right to be here. Do you? Sheriff Whitechapel, pleasure. You'll forgive us. There isn't a place to check in. And as Captain Britain, I am Sarah-9's own knight and diplomatical permitted here as needed. Diplomatically permitted. Ugh. Y'all talk funny, but I can't let your boy steal. Jesus. Next page. The barrel in this gun, why is it so long? Next page. But yo, why is this barrel so long? Everything here, the black spoke's rare as rock and horse shit, meaning it valuable, even your little samples. Now drop 'em and get four. I get curious and find out what happens when I shoot at the rest of y'all. Allow me to explain, Sheriff. With this device, I can actually create three-dimensional scans of the objects and its relative properties. I can return home to decipher my data without even actually extracting a molecule of your product. Isn't that fascinating? I guess, Beast? Sure. Ain't he just making a picture with that thing? I get it. But y'all keep your heads down. There are others round here looking for the same stuff you are, and they're playing for keeps. And they don't give warnings. Anyone we should be on the lookout for? Well, after the whole recent mess, there's plenty of folks not happy with the witch bread running all over. But y'all seem fine to me, long as I'm being honest. Y'all take care. See you at the Citadel, Captain Britain. People let you know how they feel about you there. Angry fellas can't help themselves from saying it. Next page. Humana. Oh, he got out of his fucking a cocoon or whatever the pods are. I'm pretty sure this is actually the first time we've actually seen the inside of these pods. At least from the comics I've read. So that's pretty cool that we actually get to see what the somewhat of the inside of them actually looks like. Pete? Who did? It was Kovanakaba. Reuben. He's been made ambassador, and come here, Pete, darling. Bastard! Give me pants and a gate. No, Peter, please come here, darling. You must know. Next page. I forget, who was Pete again? Who was this guy again? I legit can't remember. They sacrifice you, darling, to free Morgan. Oh, right. Right, from the last issue. Now I remember. They sacrifice you, darling, to free Morgan Le Fay. They're tearing down all the UK gates. We can't get there anymore. No. Next page. Back to the fairies. Credits. No peace. After the Hellfire Gala, where the UK officially departed from their agreement with Krakoa, Rogue was elected, joined the X-Men, and Pete Winston. Winsome was murdered by the anti-mutant Coven. Excalibur has a lot to do, and almost no one is happy about it. Yeah, we got Betsy, Gambit, Jubilee, Richter, Megan Bardock, Pete Winston, and Saturday. Fantastic. The Starlight Citadel. You're weak, Saturday. Don't strike him down, Captain Britain. Let the foolish old man speak. No, my lady, I wouldn't lose my temper over such an empty insult. What did he say? The first wise thing you've ever said. Now stay wise and go sit down. All right. What's the meaning of these hostilities, Merlin? Once you and I were allies. Can you not stand behind my family once more? Behind your family, my dear boy. I am Merlin. I have stood beside the family Bardock, and better kings too, but I stand behind no one. And what has happened to this parliament is why, mere moons ago, this whole citadel has trembled, and for what? A race of earthborn creatures, mutants, witch-bred. Next page. I know the dangers of hosting these realities. Time was the omniversal guardian. I've been meaning to ask about that. How did you lose that gig? Tell us real slow. I want to listen. My father won't tell you how he lost, but I would love to. Hothive agrees with Merlin, claiming the strongest should rule. We say the strongest do rule. Those who just push back our foes. The little fairy man just wants to make war. Since the witchbred took the throne of our wretched neighbor Alvin, Avalon, we have not known peace. Hear me now, otherworld. The countesses of the Selvins speak the truth. Saturnine has permitted these witchbred to test her limits and run roughshod in her court. The fair and foul court turn on the axis on the citadel. If Saturnine cannot defend it, we all will suffer. I have warned you. The wizard Merlin speaks. I have spoken. Next page. Yes, when isn't Merlin speaking? This meeting is adjourned. You, where are you going? I'm leaving. I didn't expect you to invite me for drinks. I'm not Brian. You needn't remind me. But I expect to hear your strategy. Merlin just stood in my hall and practically declared war on me. He declared war on both of us, and just about every mutant who walks here. But Excalibur defends mutants who walk in Otherworld, unless he wants to start a fight with me. It's just bluster. I don't think we should wait until he feels risky, Captain. I think we should go find out what he's got that yeah what he's got that what he got what he's got that makes him suddenly eager to take risks. If Merlin is making these kinds of threats, he clearly has something up his sleeves. Either you go see what it is, or you and the other captains can die en masse when they come here demanding my head. That was so close to being a proper request, you know. That was so close to being a proper request. You know that. You really almost got through. You really almost got through it without being ugly. Next page. Forget it. Suit yourself. I tried to make peace with you. I'm glad, and I'm taking Excalibur. He's threatening mutants and the Citadel. I don't need your approval or permission. Thank you, Captain Britain. Now, was that so hard? Hush. Before I go, one thing. How did you take the seed from Merlin? Captain, perhaps it is time. No. No. I don't like giving gifts, but I am impressed when one is ambitious enough to ask for what she wants. Go tell me what Merlin's got planned next, and I'll tell you how I brought him down last time. You ought to at least know the truth. Bardock is Isel, just off the coast of England. Alright, next page. Man, just vibing during this depression arc. The Holy Republic of Fae. More recent intel. Hey, Excalibur. Here's what we remember from our trip to Merlin Tower. There's a real messy map Danny scribbled on the back of this. She says, don't show anyone else. It looks real terrible. It's pretty old-fashioned in there. There are doors and locks and stuff, but nothing we couldn't get on our way past. It's like a castle. It seems like most everything is made of iron, which makes sense. It's a prison for fairies, and they're hurt by iron. But then again, things were really easy for us in there. Danny especially had some wild stuff with her powers. She freaked out a ton of the Rama Reagan Fae. I'll tell you about it later. People seem generally freaked out by mutants, but not out to get us. Merlin thought we were kind of curious, but I really didn't care if he was nice to us or not. He had a ton of prisoners. Please go free them. We'll come with you if you need us. They're suffering. Again, I'm very sorry we didn't wait for Excalibur. We probably should have listened to Richter. I get that you want a chance to escort people in and out of Otherworld safely, and I totally understand why. It was really intense in there. Hope this helps. Zayan, and Danny. How do you pronounce that name? One thing I don't like about these new glasses is like when it gets really like hot or like when I sweat a lot or something, my glasses tend to just slide down a lot, which is like really annoying. But I think that's probably once to get in with probably when it's no longer summertime, I probably won't have this problem. But it is annoying when when my glasses constantly keep going down by themselves. Alright, anyway. Otherworld. The town of Merlin. Oh, they freed the pigman. You're free. Go do fairy stuff. Hurry before the guards wake. Down the stairs and out. You can't come with us. I thought Merlin was like a friendly wizard, sugar bowls and owls and stuff. What the hell happened here? I don't know. When Brian was Captain Britain, Merlin was his strongest ally. He's always been fickle and tricky. But something in him has changed from before. And I don't know that if this wasn't the real Merlin all along. Let's take him on. Free all the prisoners and blow the tower. Be patient. We have to wage a 4 mutant war on all the Holy Republic to do that. Besides, I'll meet. Next page. I think, I think maybe everyone here is a prisoner. There, there are his chambers. He isn't in here. Then they're locked. I can hear something in there. Looks like a magic lock. If you try to bust it, it's likely to seal the door off. Not to worry. I'll scan around for which guards have the keys and convince them to help. No need, mon ami. I pocketed I pocketed this from your boss, Lady Cyanide, and I think I know how to use them. Oh God, don't break it. Next page. Oh, looks like it worked. Oh, figured that me, figured that might do what they say. This this one means luck. Luck looks like that lock came right open. Lucky indeed. Whatever I'm hearing, it's in that well. It's voices. Sounds like thousands of them. Are they trapped in there? No. They feel like echoes, whispers. They aren't fully formed minds. Who are they? More prisoners? Next page. Oh shit, it's him. Witchbread. Stand back from the well, or find yourselves obliterated. You threaten to pollute the waters of all reality with your carelessness. Merlin, who are these people? Any wizard in the other world should know of the waters of all reality. Has Sarah not advanced that far in her studies? Though I don't expect that Harriet to educate you properly on what you threaten to blunder into. Or perhaps she does not trust you enough. I wouldn't. As for prisoners, I've just come from the dungeon. You'll be revealed to know that my days of taking prisoners are through. Oh, really? Those who are found breaking entity will simply be executed. Next page. Betsy, get us out of here. We're on top of the tower. Remy, do you propose I just fly you out of here one by one? This place is wide open. Place is wide open to the sky. Can't Shogo come and scope us out? Don't you dare! My baby boy is not allowed to come to this kingdom. You know, Jubilee, I get it. You're a mother. You're looking out for your son and all that shit. And props to you, but I think we're gonna need to break that rule to get us out of here. Fine, I'll get us out of here. Or, Richter could just create a cave and just sink down to the bottom. That works just as well. Going down! Ah! How much farther? Huh? How do you want me to answer that? Next page. They've got old trains tunnels? Good thinking, Richter. Ugh. Yeah, I can sense them deep below the tower, and I was desperate for an exit. But this might have been a bad idea. I can feel these tunnels about to collapse, and holding them together would take time and concentration we don't have. I say we run, but I'm open to better ideas. All aboard the Gambit train. Quit playing this thing like it's 100-year-old and rusted. Yeah, wait, quit playing this thing is like 100 years old and rusted. I ain't play. Hurry up and get on while I charge this train. Seems like we have no choice. The Gambit Express don't run on nothing but Gambit. Next stop, the Citadel. You are a madman, Remy Lebeau? Lebeau? How do you pronounce this last name? Lebeau? Whatever. Next page. Dude's riding shit and then sleeps. Chilling, vibing on this tree. Pete Winston. There they are. The four asked you here. I don't think anyone else knew they were mutants, but we looked through the Cerebro files, and you're exactly right. There they were, backed up and all. Thanks for all of your research. Thanks, Egg. Let's get the professor to wake him up, yeah? Next page. Wait, who are these mutants? I don't recognize them. Were these also ones that got like sacrificed? Welcome, my old friends. You may be shocked to be waking up here, but let me catch you up. The psychic powers you have displayed since our days in British intelligence have been the result of your mutant XG. Mutants like us can come back from the dead now, and mutants like us, or maybe these guys are from like some old ass X-Men characters from like the 80s or some shit, or the 90s rather, maybe from the 2000s. I don't fuck now. Came back from the dead now, and mutants like us can never go back and go home to the UK. The nation was severed. Some of us with our lives has cast our kind out, but let's make them regret it, shall we? Let's get to work. Strike, strike, strike. Why does that name sound? Oh, it's probably because I remember it from the Age of Strike. Does this have a comic going on right now or something? I feel like I know that name, but maybe it's just because I'm remembering Sword. I don't know. Agents of Strike. Formerly the Agents of Strike, these psychical gifted individuals serve their country as PSI division of one of Britain's top intelligence offices. While Strike disbanded prior to working with Pete Winston, Betsy Bardock herself was once among the PSI division, developing close relationships with Tom Langlois and Alison Double. The work done by Strike was eventually surmised into RCX, which then became Winston's own agency, Black. God damn it. Ugh. Tom Langston, codename Gast, Humor Black, Called to Death, Jim Jaspers, Allison Double, Kevin Hearn, and Vicky Repuin? Repuin, I think I say it. Alright. Fair. This place is protected by more than just locked doors and guards, Excalibur. The clever mind of Marlin is better than any lock, and you use fortune to open my locks. It is ill luck indeed to cross the Fae. We are tricky, we are hidden, we hide things in plain sight. Who? I am Merlin. Do you remember now? Yes. Then remember who you are. I am Arthur. Arthur? Like King Arthur? The fucking medieval knight shit? Alright, so this was a pretty good issue. Nothing really too crazy here. But yeah, so it seems like we got, I guess King Arthur is now part of the series? I guess? I don't know. Agents of Strike. We got the Agents of Strike back, so cool. I don't really got much to say on them because, like I said, like you guys know, this is the whole Dawn of X has been my introduction to the X-Men comics. But yeah, man, pretty good issue. Nothing too crazy. Solid issue. Overall, give this issue, guys, a 7 out of 10. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Flickr. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. You